circuit races, cross country, dirt, like off-road racing. And you're going to go through like cities like Detroit, Miami, New York, Las Vegas, Chicago, like all these cities. And they're all connected with highways and stuff. And you're supposed to seamlessly be able to join in and out of other games, kind of like Destiny, where you run in, maybe you race with some people, or like, hey, there's Zen, we can go drive around together and look for collectibles. Or, I mean, the last Need for Speed, they tried to do that, and to me, it was a major fail.
Yeah, and they tried to do that in the Test Drive Unlimited, where you would be driving down a street, and all of a sudden you would see somebody else, a real person, and their car would drive by. Mm-hmm. And then you could interact and have like races right then and like challenge each other.
Did people play that? I mean, were there many people online?
Yeah, you would. It was really like laggy at times, but there would be times when you'd be driving, all of a sudden you'd see this whole like gang almost of like 10 cars just fly by.
Oh, that would be fun.
That's what I'm hoping that this game does right.
Yeah, and they said it says that you can crush rival crews. And so I'm like, ooh, wouldn't that be cool if we could have clan support? We could have all the Girl Tribe Gaming girls rolling down.
That would be fun. Yep. Yeah, that's what I hope I bet you they're going to show more.
Yeah, I want to see more of that.
E3 for the crew.
Yeah, I mean, even if it comes out later this year, they're still going to show something about it. Surely. Because, oh man.
Is there anything else from last year that was mentioned that you're kind of still hoping to see more?
Yeah, I think that's really the main ones I'm really looking forward to. I'm sure
same here. The Division and the crew.
Yeah.
Like, got to give us more information on that since you talked about it last year and we haven't heard a whole lot.
Right.
Since. But in Fallout 4, it's rumored that they're going to make an appearance at E3.
Oh, good. Sure.
And yeah, that's one game I didn't play a lot of.
Oh,
but it's one of those games that I would love to get into now.
Wait, did you say Far Cry 4?
No, Fallout.
Oh, Fallout 4. Oh,
no,
man.
yeah.
I've got that game sitting downstairs. The third one. Never opened it yet. Oops.
Man, so if they do show it at E3 and it looks amazing, $10, you're going to be running down there and opening that game. But I gotta play this.
I want to play it. I've just heard it's really involved. And
yeah,
I
played it and there was a lot going on.
We gotta play it.
But it looked like I should go grab his. Yeah, same here. Okay, if the trailer, if they do show it at this E3 and it looks amazing, you and I will play Fallout 3.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Yeah. And that I don't know a whole lot about that game, except that it's taking place in the city of Boston after, everything's gone to heck. So
isn't that every game nowadays?
Everything goes to heck, and then they make we play video games.
Yeah. Speaking of everything going, have you heard about a game called Evolve?
Yes, and I know a lot of people are excited about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot.
Is it about aliens?
Well, I guess we need to learn. I know, so the people that made the Left 4 Dead series, they made this. And, we had a lot of fun with Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, that was a blast.
So you got 4 people, and then you've got like this monster thing, and then it's all online only. So in the game, like, I think the monster guy, whatever he's called, I'm sure I'm like totally, he like runs off and gets like a head start, and then the game starts for the other 4 people, and they have to like track him, find him, and try to kill him.
So it's like an extreme game of playing tag?
Tag where you kill each other?
Yeah, kind of.
But yeah, so it's kind of like you have one thing you're trying to kill. I'm sure there's a lot more to it.
But no, like when I say that, like tag or hide and seek, I think that's awesome. Because it's a game you grew up playing. Yeah. And like to put a spin on it that may involve aliens and guns.
Yeah, it would be more like hide and seek. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has to go run off. And And I guess like the longer he can be away from the people, he can like kind of get stronger and stuff. So then it's more of a challenge.
Oh, so he's evolving the entire time.
Yeah. Oh, the name.
Yeah.
And then the hunters that you get to be, there's different classes. Like I know there's one that's like a trapper, support, assault, and medic. I'll be the medic, I'm sure. I'm always the medic.
Yeah, you gotta be running around saving everybody.
That's how I roll. But anyways, I think that could be interesting. I'd like to see more about it.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Oh, I was reading a couple days ago. I started thinking about Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, we had so much fun.
Yes, and then I thought the game was canceled. But last I read is that they were going to possibly be at E3 and showing off the new Star Wars Battlefront.
Ooh.
I know, excited. And it sounds... What did you like about the Star Wars Battlefront series? Like, what made it so amazing?
Well, for one, it was one of the first games on Xbox Live for me. But yeah, I mean, it's Star Wars.
And I think it's like one of those games like that you could jump into one of the vehicles and drive it around and shoot. And then you had real characters and then some AIs.
Yeah.
And there was just this massive war going on.
It seemed huge.
Never ending.
Time.
Yeah.
Have you played it fairly recently?
Last time I played it was probably 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, same here. The last time I played it, I was like, oh, it's...
Yeah.
But at the time, it was really, really good.
Because it was something new and different. Yeah. So what makes it interesting, like with this new one, how are they going to make it new and different so that they can't lift what was in Star Wars Battlefront, the first and the second one, and just drop it and then make it look pretty, because it won't work.
No, not anymore. They've gone back and forth with this game so many times. We're making it, we're not, it's canceled, it's on. The last time I saw anything about it, to me, it looked like Mass Effect 3. That's what it looked like to me.
Interesting.
But I don't know. I'm excited. I didn't know about that, Zen.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, it could still be a rumor.
Yeah.
Like everybody just hoping. But
I'm hoping.
It's one of those games that's like, maybe we should leave it behind because I have, where it belongs.
No, we should not leave it behind.
Okay, yeah. If it comes out, I'm sure we're going to be buying it.
Yeah.
Like, along with Dragon Age, the new Dragon Age.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that. I can't wait.
That's one game. That looks good. Like,
what's the name?
I just got into the Dragon Age after playing Mass Effect 3. I started playing the second one.
Yeah.
So good.
The new one's going to be what? Dragon Age Inquisition?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I got hooked on the first Dragon Age right away. I think I played it at least 4 times all the way through. And I hate repetition, but I love that game.
I love the world that it's in.
Yeah.
I love what BioWare did with Mass Effect and Dragon Age. 2 totally different worlds that you can just get hooked on.
Yeah. Now, the second Dragon Age... It was like I had troubles adjusting to the changes in the combat system at the time. I'm wondering now if I go back, if I'd be like, oh, this is so much better.
Oh, I don't know. I had a hard time getting used. I remember the combat system being really difficult.
Yeah. I loved it, though.
For me to get used to.
I really hope they show more about that. Do you know when it comes out? Have you?
I thought it came out
this year.
I thought it came out this fall. Yeah.
I think it is.
So they'll be definitely showing that.
Oh my God, how are we going to play all these games?
I don't know. This fall is going to be crazy. I'm going to have to quit my job.
That is a great idea.
To play games. I'm going to pay for them.
Oh, yeah.
So we talked about is there any other games you want to talk about? Before we talk about some other hopes, like that we hope to see out at E3?
Well, I do want to see a little bit more about the new Borderlands, the pre-sequel. But
oh yeah.
yeah, I mean, but I can wait. I'll be okay. I'm not gonna die.
They'll show it. I
Yeah.
guarantee they would definitely show that.
I mean, they were at PAX East. I'm sure they'll be at E3.
And I'm sure Telltale is going to be showing off some of their Game of Thrones, and their spin on the Borderlands game.
That I'm gonna play. I can't.
Yeah, that'll be cool to. I mean, Telltale's always interesting what they do.
Yeah.
And I'm also interested to see Nintendo won't be at E3, but they're going to be doing their own thing, showing off what they have planned.
Yeah, they don't need to go. To
I mean,
E3.
I don't. Nintendo has a place in my heart. They're like my old friend.
Yeah.
That I love talking to, even though we don't have a whole lot in common anymore.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. It's pretty well said right there. So I'm just hoping that there's something that I see from Nintendo that says, I gotta have it.
Yeah.
And it could be Pokemon Snap. I was playing this old game, Pokemon Snap. Where you just take pictures of Pokemon. Yeah. And I was like, this should be redone.
Yeah. I played Pokemon. I bought a Game Boy, I think, just for Pokemon.
See, I didn't get into that. I tried. I just couldn't get into it. But
yeah,
I want to go back and revisit what Nintendo's doing. With
man, I need to
Metro.
look at that.
I loved Metroid growing up, and I loved Mario.
I got into that. Mario,
yeah. So it's like I want to go back to my roots at some point.
I was more of a Sega girl.
Oh, so Sonic?
Sega Genesis. Yeah.
I tried to like Sonic, but he was just running around. I was like, what am I doing?
Spinning around. Sonic speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if there was other things you were looking forward to or hoping to see coming out of E3. Like, I personally would love to see some kind of way that we could rent games digitally.
Ooh, that is a great idea. I didn't even think of that.
Maybe GameFly would do that, because then I don't have to wait a week for my game.
Well, yeah, that's a great idea, because they could have some sort of way to digitally deactivate the game depending on how you rent it, whether if it's play till you're, done or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a great idea.
Yeah, and it could just be maybe you could rent it but only play it for an hour.
Yeah.
Something I don't think they could have digital rentals where you could play the entire game and then be done. I think there'd have to be certain rules, an hour or two set on it.
Or you could rent it kind of like Redbox, where you have to have the game back in 24 hours or you get charged another fee. So you could rent it for 24 hours for $8. And then if probably more like $10. So you rent it for $10, and then after 24 hours is up, it'll deactivate, or you pay another $5 each additional day, or something like that.
Yeah, it seems like they can do something.
Although I wouldn't do that. Shoot, by the time I spend $15,
yeah, I'm going to be spending more money on rentals than games I would normally.
Yeah, it would be cool if they could do a monthly rental subscription. So you could rent one game at a time. With that would be sweet.
Cool. So what do you think? For some reason, this is making me think about Microsoft said that they were going to do something that has never been done before at an E3.
Yeah.
What do you think that's going to be?
I don't know. I was listening to Major Nelson's podcast, and I'm working out. And by the way, I've been working out a lot, Zen. But
that is awesome. Your whole GamerFit on Twitter.
Fit.
You can follow Jen at GamerFit on Twitter.
Thanks for the plug, Zen.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just trying to show that a gamer, an average person with not the greatest of health, can get in shape. So I'm listening to Major Nelson, and he says, blah, blah, blah. And then he says, we're going to do something at E3 that's never been done before. And then he goes, ever. What is it?
I don't know, but for some reason, I think it involves tigers.
Tigers?
That is what is going on. That's the only thing. What are they going to do that's never been done before?
I don't know.
I feel like it's going to be silly, and we're all going to be like, really?
That's what it was. Oh.
I don't